Hello and welcome back everybody to Samantha. You know, it's a good recording session when you are interrupted by a fucking helicopter. You may laugh now, but this happens to me more than it should. Really. I start to believe there is a secret military base next to me. It's fucking ridiculous. And also it's fucking loud. Actually, I'm living quite near, not very near, but quite near to an airport, and maybe that's why I hear sometimes helicopters. I'm not sure. Probably, I guess, but they're way louder than the actual planes, and they are also flying deeper. But maybe it's supposed to be like that. I have no idea about things like that. Anyway, I'm just rambling. So let's go on with the story, shall we? I wonder, just one thing though, I wonder if it is even possible for Semyon to be Romeo. Because it seems quite strange, isn't it? It's quite a mismatch for him and, what's her face again? Samantha. Maybe if we said, okay, I'll do it, somebody would have said, no, impossible. But I'll keep that for a second run, for this little mod here. By assigning several secondary characters, we started reading the play by the roads. Oh, fuck me, I pushed the wrong button. I pushed the skip button again. I'm sorry. Yeah. Until we were interrupted by the weather. It became much darker suddenly. Thunder could be heard from the distance. I hope this was the right line, though. Well, secondary characters until we... Yeah, at least it makes sense. We decided to continue somewhere indoors and move to the library. Lena joined to our readings. Yay, Lena plays as well, I suppose. Enter Lady Capulet and Nurse. Nurse, where's my daughter? Call her forth to me. Oh, by the way, fun fact. I have never ever seen Romeo and Juliet, nor have I ever read it. I don't even know why. I mean, I have read other Shakespeare plays, like Richard III or Titus Andronicus. But for some reason, never Romeo and Juliet. I don't know. That's why sometimes I have problems to pronounce names. Now buy my maiden, a maidenhead, a 12-year-old. I bade her come, what lamp, what ladybird. God forbid, where's this girl? What Juliet? Enter Juliet. That makes not much sense. I mean, it makes sense, but it's complicated old English. Enter Juliet. Juliet enters. Oh, how now? Who calls? Your mother. I wonder if in the Russian version, Samantha's text is actually English. That would be interesting. What is it? Get back to the text. Madam, I am here. It is the text. See it for yourself. Yeah, the mother joke. I don't know, are mother jokes a thing in Russia? They are, at least in Germany. It is, but not in yours. What is your will? Guys? Yeah, everyone is not understanding what is going on. Struggling a lot, we read the play till dinner. Everyone was tired. It was decided to cut the play significantly. I think that's enough for today. We'll see what we can do with the text. Right, Genia? We gotta work for this evening. Heard it, Genia? You gotta work to do. Don't make any plans. My plans are not your business. Yeah, and like nobody's business. Ever. You're not nice, Semyon. Stop it, Semyon. Yeah. Wait, what have I just said? But we are free today. Oh, you are. We did a good job here. Thanks to all. No problem, Slavia. Everything for you. It was still raining. At least it's a warm rain. A mushroom rain. How do we call it? Cool. Didn't know that. This evening's meal is not for free. The price is to get wet. This time Olga is in here. Slavia came back to Genia. They discussed something passionately. What, the rain, huh? How's the plane doing? Tell me. More or less. There are plenty of problems, but nothing critical. Have you got a role too, Semyon? Is she kidding or what? Like I was able to refuse. Here's Mercutio. Mercutio. I don't know how to pronounce that in English, but on the other hand, I know at least that Romeo and Julia place in Venice. It was Venice, right? At least somewhere in Italy. So it's probably more like Mercutio than Mercutio or something like that. Fancy name. Dies quickly though. Oh, that wasn't even Semyon. Whoops. Really? That wasn't Semyon? Hey, give me back my line. Oh, that was Samantha. My bad. Whoops. Young playboy. When I was little, this film was extremely popular. Kids were not allowed to see it, but we still sneaked into the cinema. So the neighbors had the cat Mercutio. Was a playboy too. Before the some manipulation. Ah, okay. Sometimes I'm like a kindergarten kid. Sexual references, I don't get it. I had difficulties translating this heartbreaking story. I'd say nut-breaking. Ah, my puns are just as good as the ones of this mod. Don't get me wrong though, I like the humor of this mod. So there was a cat named Mercutio, and he was a puss, lady lover. And suddenly, not anymore. Why? Oh, has he died? Worse. Yes, that is a worse fate than death. Oh, jeez. After dinner, Olga has declared that she takes Samantha under her wing, and I am free for today. On the returning to home, I pretend that I'm learning the role, and Olga began to prepare her bath accessories. It seems like that Samantha is pretty attached to you already. I don't think so. She's friendly with me, as with the others. Do I need to tell you that we went to avoid certain situations? Which situations? If she fell in love with someone, I'll have to interfere when there are gonna be tears and all sort of drama. In the worst case scenario, of course. Yeah, she's fucking 13. Like, how in the world could she make herself hopes that Semyon... on the other hand, 13 is always like... I guess it's not that impossible for a girl to believe... 17 and 13... Oh well, anyway. Who am I to judge anything here? And what if you not interfere? Tears and drama will be a bit later, but worse. Might be a big scandal. And who's to blame? Me. Yeah, that's actually not good, considering who Samantha Smith is. But she's only 13. Yes, well, Juliet was 13. Say, Semyon, could you promise? No, never mind. You can't. To turn her back for the good of the homeland if I have to. Something like that. But that is a dull question. Big love can overcome all the circumstances. Shakespeare, right? And I will be the circumstances. It's always me. Forever a witch in this tale. A wicked stepmother. But I don't get any pleasure of this role. Hey, Olga, I never saw you. You're doing your duty. And you're not even harsh doing your duty. Like, for real, she's so inconsequent. Everything she does is inconsequential. It's amazing. I never had the feeling that she was really like... Except for the Uljana thing, that was kinda stupid. And I mean, the Slavia story in general was stupid, but except for that... She seems to be talking with herself now, on her personal, vague matters. No need to answer. As confirmation of my assumption, she began to pack up stuff which she had just unpacked. Her mind was somewhere out. I had to find something to do for the rest of the evening. Sick of Shakespeare, I decided to go for a walk. Oh, I can decide myself again. Cool. So, first we save the game. And then we go to the beach. The library is probably Genia or Lena. The clubhouse... Why would I go to the clubhouse? The beach. Here I am at the beach, where the last visitors are already leaving. Alice and Uljana are among them. Well, you people are not actually the people I wanted to meet, but bad luck. Or maybe I should have gone to the library. Slavia is probably with Genia. Maybe. This mod has kinda me stalking Slavia. It starts getting a bit creepy. Why should I searching for you? At the beaches and everywhere? Why should I searching for you? What? But that's the only beach. Why weren't you swimming today? I haven't got time. They noticed me. Hey, thanks again for the guitar. Don't miss the rehearsal tomorrow. That's fascinating. Well, you have to say, the writer really put a lot of effort in this. I mean, there's still the possibility that I didn't get the guitar for Alisa. And then there must be an alternative dialogue we have here. So it's actually kind of interesting. A lot of work went into this one. I guess, at least. Or it seems like that. I'm pretty sure it actually, any mod, even a shitty mod, probably takes a lot of effort. Don't miss the rehearsal tomorrow. Yeah. How's your girlfriend's doing? Ask her yourself, she's standing next to you. Oh. Pfft, you wish. Oljana smiled for a second, but then pouted again. What's wrong? Nothing. I'm going home. Is she jealous or what? Maybe. She's also just a little girl. Oh well, she's 14, wasn't she? Yeah. Alisa has made several steps in her direction, but then slowed down and finally stopped. I sat down on the decorative element, huge painted tire. The tire was stuck into the ground firmly, challenging all the mischiefs to dig it out. Of course. Alisa has also glanced at my rubber sitting. I moved a bit to make room. There was plenty of room, actually. Surprisingly, the invitation worked. Alisa sat down beside me. Fuck. I don't want to get an emotional scene with Alisa. Damn it. I should have gone elsewhere. What's going on with her? Do you think I will discuss it with you? Alright, keep your secrets. Look after her. Don't teach me. Why are you here? It's late for swimming. No swimming. I'm just looking around. I see. The law of genre is broken. What do you mean? No, never mind. Spit it out. If I say that I don't swim, then you are... What? You should drag me to the dark cold water instantly. I thought about it, but Oljana is watching. There in the bushes. How did you notice her? Maybe I'm a gifted girl. Or you're just a thug, and you know when other thugs are around. Gifted? Well, talent can't do much without practice. Are you an experienced spy too? Maybe. Just as I thought. Are you still in the business? Enough questions. No, I'm not in the business. If it matters. Retired then. Why? Maybe it's not my thing anymore. Now I'm less interested in the others. She's gone. We are boring for her. I'm not going in the water. We may kiss finally? What? What the fuck? What are these two? God. I'll have a lot of fun. I thought, in the beginning I thought like, oh man, only 2 days are translated. But now I think I can make at least 20 episodes of these 2 days. There's so many possibilities to do shit. No, but, you know, I don't feel much affection for Alisa, so I'm not going in the water. It's probably better than we may kiss finally. No swimming, please. It's cold enough already. Damn, you tease me. If only I wear a swimsuit. Are you spared me? Have you spared me? Am I safe? For today. But tomorrow I'll make you Aquaman. You better start to grow gills. Yeah, like you're gonna see me on the beach again. No way. Unless all the crowd would be gone somehow. I almost drowned once. It was in winter. Why would you swim in winter? I fell through the ice, you idiot. Yeah, that was rude. Her manners are terrible after all. No, you're just stupid. I'll say nothing until she apologizes. Let's go back to the camp. Let's go. Olga was somewhere out on my return. I took the script and tried to focus on it. I've spent about an hour diligently learning the role. And then my roommate has come. I found it indecent to ask about bathing, even if I suspect that our wooden bath could be nothing but a horror for Samantha. Olga was pensive, so the rest of the evening was almost in complete silence. The lights were out, and I almost immediately fell asleep. I dreamed that I'm Romeo, and Tybalt is Lena somehow. So Lena that Tybalt stabbed Alisa the Mercutio, and I stab her in return. But when I bent over her body, suddenly she became Juliet. And then Olga D appeared, dressed as a monk. She rised above me, getting bigger and bigger, and her anger growed as well. Unable to bear her still silent reproach, I ran through the streets of Verona. Oh, Verona! Not Venice, my bad. And she ran after me, with a fearsome demonic roar. And then I heard a scream. I couldn't tell if it was the dream or not. I finally woke up. I checked the clock. It was a little past midnight. I had this feeling of anxiety and couldn't get rid of it. Was the real scream real or not? Finally, I got up and went out. There was light in the house of Samantha. Coming closer, I heard sobbing from inside. Knock on the door, take a look around. That's a bad decision. Like, you really, there's no indication of which is right and which is wrong, but probably one of them is right and one is wrong, you get what I mean? I either fuck up, or I do the right thing, and I have no clue which is the right one. Knock on the door. I gathered up the courage to knock on the door. Samantha opened it to me. She looked frightened, and her face was pale as a bedsheet. I heard screaming. What happened? This Howl. My bad, can't read. Have you heard it too? Probably, I'm not sure. But I am sure. It was so long and unreal, and really close. It was a little scary, but I still went out and walked around the house. I was almost ready to go check the edge of the forest, but Samantha called me back. There's nothing there. What was it? What do you think? I don't believe in ghosts. Or do I? Well, that's not the way to calm down the girls, so I don't believe. So it must be either animal or human. Someone is fooling around, probably. I think so. Yet it was so scary I can't help myself to stop shaking like a leaf. I swear to God, if there is a bad end where she gets eaten by a wolf, or stepped by a pioneer, I swear to God I'll make a backflip. An angry backflip, that is. I promised to sit with her until she falls asleep. This did not happen for a long time. Samantha chattered and chattered, out of fear, of course. Then I had to intimidate her that I will leave soon if she's not sleeping. Otherwise I risked to fall asleep there myself, what was totally inexcusable. The wrath of Olga is horrible, and the punish is inevitable. True that. In that case, true that. We agreed that I will be telling stories, and Samantha will be quiet until she falls asleep. I bet we made a cute picture there, just like a father with a daughter. But how sleepy was I? Sam, don't fall down. Damn, fell asleep after all. Sleeping in a chair is possible. Myth confirmed. That is a myth. Man, I have slept so many times in chairs. Thank you, I'll go home. Don't be afraid of anything. I'll be near. Good night. When I almost managed to get to the bed quietly, the last floorboard treacherously creaked. Huh? Simeon? Where did you go? In the restroom. Where else? I watch you. Big sister's watching you, huh? A few days passed, and they were good days. We learned to play and rehearsed, walked around in camp a lot, played games, and were never tired or bored. Of course, cramming wasn't a pleasure, but that was the price of my privileged position. I wasn't charged with any job, and there were other concessions. I think this is an alternative Sovienok universe where it's not just like 1 week, I guess. First of all, otherwise there wouldn't be 10 days, and also there wouldn't be like, we played for a few days, because every day is important in a 7-day span. In addition, my success on the theatrical stage didn't went unnoticed. My play have attracted some fans. Maybe because I was the only guy among the lead roles. Everyone knows that women can't play. Wow. Yeah, okay. You said that, Simeon. I didn't. And my rants caused the applause on a regular basis. Samantha. The camp began to slowly get used to the fact that we were always together. There were not so many jokes about it. I couldn't say for sure, but there was a feeling that every day she becomes a little bit more sad. Of course, there was some unpleasant incidents, like that howling at the night, but she perceived them with humor and nothing seemed so bad. Yet something was wrong. Maybe the role was too hard for her. Whether or not, I've seen her smile as often as always, but not her smiling, sparkling eyes. But that much has cleared that day. Man, did I fuck up? Oh no! This is end of day 2? But how? Where? Did I sleep? Did I forget one night? Didn't I realize it were 2 days? Oh, come on. You can't stop the fun already here. Well, I presume you can. Obviously, you just did. Further translation is in progress. Thanks. Oh, come on. Like, come on. Man, this is mean. This is fucking mean. Oh well. Oh well. Okay. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do one more episode of this mod, where I do all the alternatives, where I wanted to see what else you can do. So, one more episode of Samantha, and then we have to wait until the next day is translated. So, thank you everybody for watching. Wait a minute. Samantha, yes. And we start with day 2. Where did day 2 start? Good morning, get up, wash yourself. Oh, fuck me, of course. We were already in day 2, I didn't even realize that. I'm a stupid idiot. Yeah, now I remember. Of course it's... Whoops, that was my controller. Of course it was already day 2. Alright, my bad. So, as mentioned, thank you everybody for watching. Come back for the last episode of Samantha until day 3 is translated. That sounds more melodramatic than it actually is. And I'll see you then. Bye bye.